I'm going to show you 5 different high-paying side hustles you can start right now in 2022. This year, it hasn't really been kind in terms of goods and services going up in prices, an unstable job market, and more people than ever looking to build some kind of secondary income on the side to help keep up. The good news, thanks to our old friend the internet, that has never been easier. And today, the first way you can earn an extra income on the side is through a property cleanup business. It may not sound glamorous, but people invest a lot of money into their homes, and you're just going to take some of that cash, put it in your pocket, and get it for yourself. Property management companies generally charge anywhere from $200 to $600 for an end of season cleanup. And that just depends on the size of the property, the location, the amount of work that has to be done. But you can focus on keeping things small scale to start and take care of the weeding, the trimming, and hauling everything off of the property. You can generate a tidy profit in a few hours or half a day of work. Let's say you can do 2 properties a day, each worth $200. That's $400 in your pocket after 8 hours of work, or a $50 per hour rate of return with minimal startup costs. If you can find 12 to 20 jobs in the fall season, you're looking at $2,400 to $4,000 of profit in 6 to 10 days of work. You're gonna need some small garden tools to get started, leaf bags, rake, maybe a wheelbarrow, garbage can, all that stuff, which can be purchased at a local hardware store, but the expenses are minimal. And the key here is really just finding properties that are close to you where you live to keep the gas costs down, and at the very least, finding multiple jobs in the same location. Yes, you're gonna need a vehicle for hauling, but if I can get the guts of my living room reno into my 2-door Honda Civic, you can make it work with whatever you currently got. I would first look for jobs in Facebook groups or local real estate investing groups. Number one, because landlords understand the value of a property being kept in good repair, and usually they have the cash to pay for services like this. So if you get a job and you do it right, chances are they'll recommend you to the other investors in that group, and the snowball just starts rolling down the hill from that, where you're going to be plugged in into their network. You can also just post on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace, and Kijiji, and in your ad, kind of highlight the value you're bringing to the table. It's not often about the price, it's about solving a problem for a homeowner. Maybe they don't have time to clean. Maybe they are embarrassed at the condition that they're currently in. Maybe their significant other is giving them a hard time about it. They just want it done fast. Play to those emotional things, build that connection in your ads to drive better results. And once you have a few properties under your belt and your status as a weekend warrior is unquestioned, if you want to offload some of that physical labor, post an ad for an assistant and get them to do the actual physical work. Bring them along, get them trained up on a couple of jobs, let them go, let them handle cleanups, while you just look for more work online. You know what else people love spending money on? Their furry, four-legged friends. And just like with a home, a pet owner understands the value of trading money for a bit of free time when they know their pet is being taken care of. So why not hop on an app like Rover or Wag and earn a side income while you also burn some calories? You have to fill in a profile, provide some background information. Once you're approved, you can start creating the listing for your services and start getting booked for strolls. Now, depending on your area, you can make anywhere from $10 to $30 per walk, which may not seem like much, but if you have a few clients and get paid for 1 walk a day, that's a tidy $210 per week. Now, Rover does take a 20% cut of that profit, so you take home roughly $170 every 7 days, or just under $9,000 for the year. But who else do you actually know that gets paid to exercise, right? Referrals and reviews are both key for this kind of business, and one bad review can really sink your chance to finding a new gig. So yeah, you should actually enjoy walking dogs, number one. Have some experience owning a pet would be a bonus as well and help your case. But bottom line, treat the pet as if it was your own. Do it better than that. Do a great job and make money outside your 9 to 5 while working off the beers from last night. Moving to an option that is completely doable entirely from your computer chair. Here's looking at you, Ned.
Hey, can I be your guy in the chair?
Yes, we were talking about managing an Airbnb remotely. If you haven't heard about Airbnb, it's just a little company revolutionizing the travel industry and probably something you should check out. But seriously, there are an endless amount of listings all over the world. Demand for travel is at a peak, considering most people are being locked down in 2020 and 2021. So here's how you can create a second income through Airbnb. If you own a property, this is super straightforward. Clean your home, take some photos, create a listing, start renting it out. That's it. The numbers of rooms, locations, decor, all that will factor into how much you can earn as a host. But the bottom line is go stay with your parents for a week and live cheap. The average Airbnb host in the US made $44,000 in 2021. And once you master the learning curve, this could be you as well. There is a huge database on Airbnb with tons of articles showing you how to set up your listing with a great guidebook, take professional photos, and becoming a super host. But wait, what if I don't have a property, Andrew? Don't worry, you're not SOL. You can still benefit from Airbnb as a property manager, even if you don't own your own home. This involves you splitting revenues with someone who does and taking the duty of the day-to-day and managing that for them. A 80-20 split is pretty standard, and you're going to be freeing up a bunch of time for them, which is what you're going to need to highlight in order to land your first property. The easiest way to find Airbnb hosts that could use some help is by searching listings in your area, checking their nightly average price, and then comparing it to values on an Airbnb calculator. I will put one in the description of this video below. Look for properties that are undervalued, maybe have bad photos and aren't being marketed properly. Okay, these are some examples, and you want to find the good ones here. They're going to stand out, and just do a lot of research on the platform. Well-managed properties tend not to have too many vacancies. They really pop off the listings page and have value shown throughout. See what the good ones do and build that into your offer. If you guys are getting value to this, smash the like button for me right now. But then after that, message the hosts through the Airbnb platform and just highlight all the improvements you could make and the extra income that you think this would bring in for them. And just also highlight the peace of mind they're going to get from you managing day to day and taking a hands-off approach on their part. You're going to have to flex your networking skills a little bit once you have a first property. And I recommend starting in a local area just because there's a good chance you'll have some connections and you might know someone who can take care of the small tasks like supply runs, cutting the grass, snow removal, general upkeep, and the big one is cleaning, of course, but maybe you have someone in the area you already know that can do that for you. So start local and branch out from there once you have one under your belt. If you end up landing a client that wants a listing done completely from scratch, good for you. You get to charge a one-time setup fee as well on top of the 20% profit you're going to take on all revenue. And that's just going to get things optimized. You're going to get the listing set up, hire a photographer, all that stuff, take some quality snaps, and just get everything kind of set up and ready to go from day one. So if we keep things super conservative here and say you just manage 2 listings on the side, both with $30,000 in annual bookings, you're going to have built up a tidy $12,000 income for yourself while still having lots of time to pursue your regular job or other activities that you want to do. Maybe you want to build a following online, or if you already have a following and a group of loyal fans, then affiliate marketing may be the right side hustle for you. It works like this. Step 1, you build a list of followers. Step 2, you send out an affiliate link for a product or service that you use to your list of followers. Step 3, you highlight why it's been important to you, why you think it brings value to them, and hopefully step 4 happens when someone clicks on it and goes on to buy the product. Then you get a cut of the commission of the sale. Easy, right? The big issue here is that people try to sell products that don't actually bring value to their list, to their followers. They just so focused on money and just making money that their list can smell it from a mile away. So don't be spammy, don't be scammy. One of the easiest way you can get started as an affiliate is to join the Amazon Associates program, and they actually pay out up to 10% in commissions from sales from your affiliate program. And from there, it just becomes a numbers game. Like if you send a link for a product that costs $100 and you get a 10% cut or $10, the bigger your email list, the bigger potential for income on your behalf. Someone with 5,000 people on their list might get 30% or 1,500 people to actually open that email, and maybe 5% of that 1,500 or 75 people actually convert and buy the product, which turns a single email for yourself into $750 of potential profit. And at that point, it just becomes about scaling your list up and just finding great products consistently that bring value to your list. The great thing though is that most companies have an affiliate program, and you don't have to just limit yourself to Amazon. If there's a company out there that sells a product, there's a chance you can become an affiliate for it. Next up is funnel building, which is like the new term for building a website. It's actually like pumping your website full of steroids in terms of business use. And instead of a single homepage with some text and photos that's kind of rushed and put together, people who visit these kind of funnels are taken through specific web pages that all have a purpose. Businesses want customers and want potential customers to land on their site and take specific actions. It could be downloading a free book, booking a discovery call, building trust somehow, reading an infographic, buying a product, and more. But a lot of businesses, especially smaller businesses, don't understand the best way to achieve this goal. And you could have multiple funnels or steps to lead a customer through. So you can learn how to build a funnel that actually converts and that creates the desired outcome for that business owner. It becomes a super valuable tool. Enter ClickFunnels, the stupid, easy plug-and-play funnel building software that eliminates the need for any kind of coding or fancy computer skills. You are literally shown how to build a funnel without having any prior knowledge, and why certain funnels are better off for different types of businesses, which you can then use creating a side hustle for yourself, building out funnels for others. You can list your skills on Fiverr or Upwork, or do a Google search and actually just reach out to businesses who don't have a website yet and offer to build one for them with a cost. Sellers on Fiverr charge anywhere from $100 to $500 per project. Once you have a couple of funnels in your portfolio, you can go ahead and increase your rates. So it requires some investment on your behalf to learn new skills, but ClickFunnels makes it super easy for you and gives away a starter bundle absolutely free as well. I'll put the link for that in the description below as well. And a few projects a month can translate into thousands of dollars in income, and you don't even have to get that fancy. One of the easy hacks for funnel building is to just find a company in the same niche that you're working on, copy what they do, copy what works, hopefully it's profitable, and then just improve upon it, right? Use ClickFunnels software to get it done. That's it. Now, hopefully the reason you're pursuing one of these side hustles is to make sure that you're not falling behind and actually making enough money and getting ahead of the average person. But it's hard to know what that number is, right? So don't worry, I've got your back. I've been crunching all the numbers, and in this next video, I explain exactly what those average net worth numbers are from age 20 through to 60. You can check it out here, and I will see you on the next one.